The individual was a traveler who returned from South Africa on November the 22nd and tested positive on November the 29th.
The first confirmed case of the Omicron variant has been detected in the United States, and it was found in the Bay Area. Good afternoon and welcome to The Four. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
And I'm Kirsten Holmes in for Heather Myers. The man has mild symptoms and is now in quarantine.
The News 8's Kelly Hessedal joins us live with what we've learned about this patient at this point. Kelly, what's going on?
Yeah, Carlo and Kirsten, we do know that this patient is a San Francisco resident who recently traveled to South Africa. We know this person was fully vaccinated but hadn't yet received their booster shot. Governor Gavin Newsom spoke to reporters earlier today. Take a listen.
This individual has not been hospitalized. The individuals that this individual has come into contact with have not tested positive yet to our knowledge.
And the patient is doing well, according to health officials and the mayor of San Francisco. They say they only suffered mild symptoms, and this was a healthy individual who was aware of the Omicron variant and reached out to the health department as soon as they received a positive COVID test. We're told the individual is between the ages of 18 and 49, fully vaccinated with the Moderna vaccine, but that they weren't able to get the booster shot yet because it was too soon. Now, according to Governor Newsom, the patient returned from South Africa on November 22nd and started feeling sick November 25th, got tested Sunday and received a positive result on Monday. Researchers at the University of California, San Francisco began sequencing the virus and discovered it was the Omicron variant. Now, experts continue to stress there is still a lot we don't know about this variant, but for now, the best thing to do is get vaccinated and get your booster shot. Governor Newsom made it clear today he is frustrated with the misinformation about vaccines that's out there.
This misinformation and disinformation around vaccines is a disgrace. It's a national emergency. We need to call it out. We all need to be held to a higher level of accountability. None of us have gotten everything right in this pandemic. Again, humility is the word of this pandemic. But this knowing dis and misinformation has got to stop.
And he points out that around 92% of Californians above the age of 18 have already received at least one dose of the vaccine, though we don't know exactly how much protection the vaccine offers against the new variant. They do protect us against Delta, and experts point out the longer that this goes on, the more variants we're going to have to deal with. Kirsten and Carlo.
Kelly, let me ask you a question. You know, San Francisco was one of the first cities to start restrictions when we were first all introduced to COVID-19. Are there any new restrictions being talked about right now that they have the Omicron variant?
And they say not right at this point. Health officials say they don't feel the need to introduce any new restrictions or restrict access anywhere. I did reach out to Chair Nathan Fletcher here in San Diego as well and asked him if there was going to be any new restrictions. At this point, a spokesperson tells me no, though there is the possibility that this variant is more infectious than Delta. There's just still so much we don't know at this point, so we're just going to have to wait and see.
So much we don't know about the Omicron variant, but we know it's in California. Kelly Hessedal reporting live for us with the latest. Thanks, Kelly.